Hello, world. Yes, you must take a listen on how corrupt mayors get away with it.
An investigation finds Chicago's mayor is not following the rules for gifts he's been given.
Yeah, the Office of the Inspector General tried to get details but was denied.
Mayor Brandon Johnson is ready to fight back against multiple potential moves by the Trump administration, and it's not just making sure that Chicago's sanctuary city law is defended. He says the city is preparing to take legal action in response to many of the president's executive orders. Mayor Brandon Johnson says the city is preparing for whatever the Trump administration might try to do in Chicago to enforce its immigration agenda, which includes...
I don't want people to think, you all, that there's some room in the city government where there's just a wall full of belts and socks and shoes and fancy hats.
It's no secret Mayor Brandon Johnson and previous Chicago mayors received gifts while in office. According to an investigation by the Office of the Inspector General, since 2023, Mayor Johnson has accepted things like Hugo Boss cufflinks, handbags from Givenchy, Gucci, and Kate Spade, a personalized pen from Mont Blanc, and Carucci size 14 men's shoes, many items kept in a gift room at City Hall. Can you disclose now, just to give some examples of who sent you these gifts, and if any of those individuals or organizations received any favors in return?
Well, first of all, thank you for the question. It's a mischaracterization of what's being reported. These are gifts to the city. They're logged.
A city ordinance states that gifts received must be reported to the Board of Ethics and the city's comptroller, but an unwritten arrangement dating back to Mayor Eugene Sawyer, who was in office in the late 1980s, did away with that process. Instead, since then, gifts accepted on behalf of the city were not reported in this way, but rather logged in a book available for public viewing on the 5th floor of City Hall.
We went to the 5th floor in a covert capacity and we asked to see the logbook. We were told we couldn't see the logbook and that we should submit a FOIA request. We submitted a FOIA request. The mayor's office denied it.
The OIG says it was denied access to the gift room, then sending an official letter requesting a detailed list. It found from February 2022 until the end of her term, former Mayor Lori Lightfoot received 144 gifts, nearly 75% of which had an unknown location. Mayor Johnson has received 236 gifts. Only 12% did not list where they were being kept. The OIG found it was unknown who sent almost 70% of all the gifts.
It's atrocious that we don't know every single person who gave a gift, and it would also be helpful to have context. Why were they getting a meeting with the mayor? And maybe what were they asking for in that meeting if they were asking for something?
And we'll make sure that our team gives you the access that you need so